We have been back from Haiti now 2 weeks, and as we take a backwards glance, we remember with pride the pouring of the foundation for the community center which Mount Olive has financed. But it was during the week, as we shared with our Haitian brothers and sisters, that we began to understand more clearly the real meaning and impact of the community center. We were laying not only the foundation of a building, but we were also creating the center of a community for the residents of the Lambie village. Brother Carl Bright worked on the team which carried buckets of cement uphill to the site for the community center, while Sister Johnny Bright painted the interior and exterior of village homes. Let's now look at Haiti through the eyes of Johnny and Carl Bright.
The opportunity to be a part of the mission to Haiti to build the community center in Lambie Village has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. It will have a profound effect on me. I also got the chance to do it and participate in this with my wife, who is also my best friend.
For me, it was a life-moving experience, one that I will carry far to my grave. It made me really see just how good God has been to me, how He has blessed me, how He has smiled on me. I was directed to go on this mission, and I did not know why. But once I landed in Lambie Village, I realized why I was directed to go there.
I did not know what to expect when I first went on this mission. Didn't have a lot of time to prepare, didn't have a lot of time to get to know the culture of Haiti. But once we arrived actually in Lambie Village, that experience sort of rushed back and it was very familiar with me. It sort of reminded me of the community that I grew up in, the Damascus community in Mississippi, where we had the same type of people, the same type of community, the same type of respect for our elders and the caring for children and the caring for one another.
There were people all around. There were children. There were smiling faces, happy faces, women, children, and men. There were no sadness, no anger, just happiness. Welcoming us into the community, holding on, clinging on like we were their lost, long family member. One other thing I really believe, even though I gained so much from this mission, I gave in my heart what I thought I was supposed to do as a Christian. While there, I fell in love with a little girl named Rose Angie, who was an orphan. My mother was an orphan, and her name was Rose. We, Carl and I, are now sponsoring Rose Angie, and I know this is going to add to my fulfillment of going on this mission.
I grew up in the poorest state in the nation, in Mississippi, from a large family, and we didn't have very much, but we had the sense of community and village. I've seen a lot of poverty in a lot of places. The pictures that you see will show a lot of poverty, but you can't really get it just from pictures. You have to be there to experience the whole thing. If you know the history of Haiti, Haiti has been treated as one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere, not only by other countries, but also by this country. We failed Haiti. We failed to be a participative part in Haiti. And it's partly because of the fact that Haiti is a country of people of color here in the Western Hemisphere. As missionaries of color, really had a profound effect on me, but it also had a profound effect on the people of Lambie Village and the welcomingness that they had with fellow people of African descent as a part of this mission.
The community center will definitely serve as a place for worship and Bible study, and certainly will be able to host other services that may come in that can teach and train the young men and women there as well, and give them a skill that can empower them as they continue to deal with this situation and condition that they are enduring at this time.
Although we was building homes, we also was putting down the foundation for the community center, and that was the community center that Mount Olive is sponsoring. It is extremely important to the village. It is really the heart of the village. It is the center of the village. Their idea for what this community center is that it's not only going to be a place of worship for Sunday services, but also for Bible studies, but it's also for training, for meetings, as a part of the community, and it's what the community is built around, and it's the rallying point for the community. Pastor Victor got invited to go to Bible study, and it was in the community, and they was doing Bible study by flashlight. So that's where this community center is going to make a huge, huge difference. The other thing I would like to try to impress on anyone is that mission. Mission is something that is coming later in life for me, but I can also think that as far as a mission, when God asks you, what have you done for the least of my people? This is one of the places that we can say that we have done something. And it's not enough. It's only a start. But it is one of the things that we can go much, much further in. And Mount Olive is making a profound difference in this community. And it will never be forgotten as to what Mount Olive has done. Just like the guy that told me he will never forget me, the people of Lambie Village will never forget Mount Olive.
If I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can
As we proudly remember the work that Johnny and Carl have done in Lambie and the monumental impact that Mount Olive is making in the Lambie Village, we want to do more. Our next mission team leaves on April the 13th, and we want to send them stocked with items to help our brothers and sisters in Haiti. Here's how you can help. We are in need of the following items: undergarments for men, women, and children, toiletries such as toothpaste and toothbrushes, deodorant, and feminine hygiene products. Our young adult ministry will be accepting your donations through Easter Sunday, March 31st. As we look forward with anticipation to Easter, we are reminded of the sacrifice of Jesus on Good Friday, which made possible Resurrection Sunday and even resurrection in our own lives. Let us follow the example of Christ and give sacrificially, so that resurrection may continue to occur in the village of Lambie and for all the people of Haiti.
in vain. If I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall